Okay, we'll start on Thuốc Back Street. I'm going to hang a left down Hang Bo. This is a part of the town I absolutely love. Look at the cyclos coming down here with tourists in. Wow, so many. This is a great street if you're looking for cafes and places to eat. There's a lot of small hotels down this street. I think these are some sort of hotel, a big golf cart. I'm not sure how they work or who they work for. It's crazy, crazy streets. So I'm going to head. Look, Bangkun. So I'm going to head down towards the lake. I've done a nighttime walk through the city, which I thought was quite interesting. We'll be checking that video out either just before or just after this one. And this is a daytime tour, so you can see what it's like in the daytime. I think when I walked in the nighttime, this street was almost empty, so you can see now, by contrast, just how busy it is in the daytime. I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to let you sort of absorb the atmosphere. There's all these little alleyways that run down left and right. Although the buildings look quite shallow, they actually go back a long way, quite a few blocks back. What is that car? It looks like a Volvo, but I don't think there's a Volvo sign. Let me know. I keep seeing them. I'm not sure what vehicle it is. See the ladies with the Vietnamese, the traditional Vietnamese hats? Sometimes you tend to think that they're just a tourist thing, but they're not. All the ladies and guys wear them here in Vietnam. They're perfect for keeping the sun off. They're perfect for keeping the rain off. All the street traders wear them. So how are you all? I'm pausing as if I can hear your replies. It gives you time to type something and let me know. Let's see how many crazy things we'll see on motorbikes. I saw earlier today a great big freezer, a chest freezer on the back of a motorbike. Let's see if we can see anything that crazy. These are the girls that sell the fruits. I just cross over off their bicycles. Hello. Pomegranates are in season. Thank you, no, not at the moment. So I'm going to go down Luang Van Can. Actually, no, let me go a little further down. I'll go one more street down before I turn towards the lake. We'll just cross over this crazy road. This lady has got green oranges. They actually are quite sweet, although they look like they're unripe. They're a Hanoi or Northern Vietnamese specialty. All these shops on this side are selling beads, so probably find the whole street is just beads and zips, zippers and boas, feather boas. You'll find in lots of parts of Asia, actually, you'll find that one shop sells buttons, every shop will sell buttons. So the shop here is just full of buttons and bows. It's amazing, isn't it? Look, just selling zippers and lace collars, feather boas. And the idea behind that is that if you want to buy buttons and bows, or you need yourself a nice feather boa, you know where to come. You don't have to go hunting around the town looking for it. It's all on one street. If you're looking for a wedding dress, it's all going to be on one street. If you're looking for electronics, it's also all going to be on one street. So now we're on Hoan Dao. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. I'm going to head down here. And you'll probably see a similar theme. So it's clothing along this street. Is it going to be clothing all the way along? We will see. That painting. Bizarre as that. Kind of cool. So these ladies, they seem to collect garbage, but I don't think they're the official garbage collections. I think these ladies, they come and sort of cherry pick the plastics that they want so they can recycle them and earn a few pennies. If they were official, they would have a sort of greeny blue uniform on. Well, that guy had a bike on his bike. Don't know if you saw that. So yeah, down here it's all clothing by the looks of it. Clothing and bags maybe. It's the smaller streets that tend to have very specialist products. So this, although this is clothing, this is probably just catering to the tourists. Garbage collection. It's all pretty messy, but by the end of the day that'll all be collected, recycled, put away. You know, it's such an assault on the eyes. I hardly know what to talk about. There's so much going on. Maybe you'll see things if you go a little slower, see things maybe that I'm missing. That's interesting, I've never noticed that before. Nah, WC toilet. Well, there's a toilet down there somewhere. I can't imagine. I'm not going to go and check it out. That little alleyway there leads through to another street where we've stayed in hotels in that street before. Shall I go down there? We're coming to the lake. Let's go down the little alleyway. Let's do it. I've got to cross the road, so you've just got to basically walk in front of the traffic, pick your spot. So this is a little sort of garments and clothes alleyway, t-shirts, knickknacks, but it's super tight, really narrow, and quite interesting. But it's also a little cutway. This area here is also where all the bikes park. So there's always somebody, there's possibly these guys here, that will organise the bike parking. You'll pay around about 10,000 dong to park your bike in the evening time or the daytime. A guy will run out as soon as you come and take the money off you for sure. So yeah, we come through this little alleyway. We've been in this part of the town many times. I had a haircut actually in a video some years ago, just behind this building. Stayed in a hotel down this street. But anyway, we're going up to the lake today. This is a very touristic part of town. They used to have, and probably still do, some good Vietnamese fur shops, but actually, looking now, they seem to have mostly gone, being replaced by hello massage and garments. Yeah, so they've gone. Let me see if I can take my life in my hands and get round this crowd. A little bit tricky. I'm walking out about 4 wide in the main street, which is always hard to negotiate. G'day guys. Okay, so we're going to head down to the lakefront. Can't stop and wait for people to let you cross the road. You just have to walk across and find yourself the spot between the traffic. So this is daytime around the lake. See, these people are waiting to cross the road, but you've just got to go. You can't wait like that. You'll be there all day. So the sea close. Hello, man. Here we are. So I forget the name of the lake, Hangback Lake. It's a very pretty lake, and at night time and early morning, this is a lovely place to come and just people watch. There's a temple on a small island here. You can see people on the bridge crossing over. You used to be able to go in there for free. There's a ticketing system now. I don't know, is that a better way? Probably not. We'll walk around and take a look at the entrance. And all the little vendors along the waterfront here, they're here also at night time. There's probably more at night time than there are in the daytime because it's a lot cooler and more pleasant. It's pretty warm today. We are in, gosh, what is the date? Sometime early in September. I can't remember the exact date. But yeah, it's still pretty hot. It doesn't cool down till probably late October, November time. So I'm going to dodge in here, see if I can find a slightly quieter pathway. You'll also see a lot of people around the lake doing photography, as this lady's doing here on the corner. She may actually be taking photographs of tourists and selling the pictures, or she may be just out doing photography. Who's to say? And there is a clockwise, anti-clockwise norm around the lake as well, and I'm going against the traffic somewhat, so but I don't want to go all the way out, because you can go around the whole outside of the lake. Generally, people are traveling anti-clockwise. You'll know what I mean if you come early morning or on the weekends when people are exercising and they close this area off to traffic, and it becomes an exercise route for jogging, cycling, walking, talking. And generally, everybody goes in the same direction, anti-clockwise. So, I'm going to say Hangback Lake, but I travel so much I forget. I'll probably find somebody who say to me, no, that's in
What you do is close the road up.
Thailand or somewhere else, but I think that's the name. It's quite warm at the moment, but as I say, in the evening times, it's quite a lot cooler. And there's very little lighting around this lake, so it's quite dark, and you can sit here. There's a lot of courting couples come down to the lakeside and bring a little drink and sit here for quite some hours.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Okay, so here we are at the entrance to the temple. As I say, now it's a pay to go, so you have to buy a ticket. So I'm pretty sure, maybe somebody else will tell me otherwise, but I'm pretty sure it never used to be pay to enter. So there we go. I'm going to end this here now. Keep it fairly short so people will enjoy it hopefully and give me some feedback whether you've enjoyed it. Loved you all. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Wow, look at those. There she rolls.